Today I'm going to film my November book haul. These are all the books I bought in the month of November. I have quite a few here, so I don't know if I'm going to talk about them a whole lot. Some of these books, I'm not even sure what they're actually about. Like these three here, they don't really have much of a description to them. This one does in the thing, but I can't figure out if it's about zombies or zombie-like creatures or what. But I am not going to talk about these books a whole lot just because for some reason YouTube won't accept my long videos. But yeah, I've talked enough, so let's get started with the book haul. The first book I bought this yesterday actually. It's Rumble by Ellen Hopkins. I've been wanting to read this book for a long time. It's just the bookstores have never had it. When I went to go buy it, they would have every other Ellen Hopkins book, but not this one. So I finally decided to get this one because I've been wanting it. I could not pass it up when I saw they had it. They only have one copy left too. I like this book so far. It is really good. So, like I said, I won't give really long descriptions, but if you want any reviews on these, just let me know, and I will do reviews once I'm finished with them. Spoiler free, of course. This next book I have is Binge by Tyler Oakley. This is basically just about Tyler Oakley's life and everything that he's been through, so I am very excited to read this because I love Tyler Oakley. He is amazing, and I love the cover. I like the cover. It's like candy wrappers. It's pretty. I'm not stacking those right, am I? Oh well. This next book that I bought also yesterday is Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls by Lynn Weingarten. Don't know if I pronounced that right, but I'm excited to read this one as well. What this is about, I'll go ahead and say that real quick because it's right here. This girl's best friend supposedly commits suicide, but she doesn't think that she did. She thinks she was murdered. So it's sort of like, I guess, a suspense book. So it sounds like it's going to be good. Not quite what I expected from this book, I guess. I haven't read it yet, but just going by the title, I didn't really expect it to be a suspense novel, but I think it'll be good regardless. This next book I have is Falling Into Place by Amy Zhang, and this book doesn't really have a whole bunch of a description, really. But it looked good. I want to read this, and I've heard a lot about this book, a lot of good things, so I can't wait to read this book. It looks very good, and I love the cover. This book, this book, The Coldest Girl in Coldtown by Holly Black. Sorry, with the hiccups. This is another book I've wanted to read for a long time. I don't know if it's about zombies or what it's about, but it says here, right there. So I think it's maybe zombie-like creatures or just dangerous humans. I'm not exactly sure. Again, it doesn't really have that specific of a description, I guess, but it just looked really good, and I've heard a lot of good things about this as well, so I'm excited to read that. This next book I have is a Stephen King book. It's called The Bazaar of Bad Dreams, and this is just a bunch of short stories by him. So, I mean, you have a whole bunch of stories in there. This is really good so far. I believe I'm about halfway through the first story. I've been really distracted lately because I've started a new book writing a new book. I'm trying to finish 2 books that I've been previously writing because I cannot stay on one project. I've been sick, and I've just been genuinely distracted lately trying to do everything, like writing fanfiction, reading fanfiction, TV shows to catch up on, holidays coming up, so it's been kind of hectic, but I do plan to sit down and read more of this book later on today, as well as more of, I forgot what it was called. I wanted to say Impulse, but that's wrong. More of Rumble today. So this book so far is very good. I'm on the first story right now, which is Mile 81, I think. Yes, Mile 81. I'm halfway through the first story, which is Mile 81. It's really good. And if you like Stephen King or any kind of horror books, really, I highly, highly recommend this book. And my entire stack has just fell. This next one I got, it's not really a book. It's more of a magazine. But serial killers just fascinate me. They always have. I don't know why. They just do. But this is basically a magazine that talks about different serial killers. And it's not just the ones featured on the cover either. It's all different serial killers. Like, here's the table of contents, and it shows which ones they featured. I got so excited when it said that it featured H.H. Holmes. For some reason, I'm so fascinated with H.H. Holmes, and I don't know why. But I just am. And this is by Investigation Discovery. If you watch that channel, it's just a bunch of true crime stuff. Thought I heard a noise for a second. You never know with my family. Okay. It's just a bunch of true crime shows and serial killer documentaries, and it's a really interesting station. So if you like true crime and you've not heard of Investigation Discovery and you have the channel, you should check it out. It's $4.71 with my TV company. I don't really know about anyone else's TV company, but I don't know. You should check it out because it's a cool channel and this is a cool magazine. This one is actually a book. I got this book yesterday as well. Oh my god. I just about dropped my phone. And this is serial killers and psychopaths, true life cases that shocked the world. And this is just a bunch of different stories about serial killers. And Holmes is in this one as well. They have modern serial killers, well, more modern serial killers. And they have old serial killers like Elizabeth Bathory and Vlad the Impaler. And it's just really interesting. So yeah, that is about it for the books I got in November. I did get quite a few. I was going to film my November book haul about like 2 or 3 days ago, but I didn't know if I would be buying any more books in November, and every time I tried to film it, my phone would do something stupid, and it would be like, you don't have enough storage space, so I don't know. But yeah, that is all the books I got in November. I have the hiccups. I hope this video was not too long for YouTube, but we shall see. Bye!